Hello everybody, what's going on? Danny Lightning here. We're having another episode of War Robots Talk. Alright, we should have some fun topics and stuff to talk about today. I think we're going to start off with a little bit of talking about operations and stuff like that today as a guest host. Alright, PGO wasn't able to make it today, so I've got War Machine from the BOD clan here, which is very, very cool. Hello. Say hello to War Machine, everybody.
Hey, everybody. This is War Machine.
And I see we got Amphibious in the house. We got MTN. We got Sufyan. We got Zach Husky. I see Midnight. Annihilate Gaming. Who else is here? EKT's here. Omniverse. I see a lot of familiar faces, which is super, super cool. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully you guys are doing awesome. We got Snipes here, which is super awesome. Good to see all you guys. It really is. So, War Machine, what do you think about the latest operations pass?
My opinion, from the start to around 20 on the levels was pretty easy to climb. From 20 to 30 was more of a grind, and from 30 to 40 I made it to level 41, and from 30 to 40 it just seemed like it was a real good grind. It was a lot of work. I would say probably seemed like they nerfed the OXP a little bit to where it was more of a grind, it would seem.
Yeah, I think we've actually got a 10-day operations this time, don't we?
Yes, only a 10-day this time.
I actually made it up to level 20 pretty darn quick. But, you know, once you hit 20, it does feel like that's about when it starts taking forever. Like, I would love to see them make these things a little bit easier for people to get through, because I really think, for one, you know, they want to make some money on the operations pass, but I think people are way more likely to buy the operations pass if it wasn't so hard to get through. You know what I'm saying there?
Oh, I agree. I definitely agree. Zach is saying from level 30 to level 50. Yes, I agree, Zach. That's for me, that's where the climb was, you know, on the grind. It just seemed like from 30 to 50 was, which I didn't make it to 50, I only made it to 42, but I imagine that OXP was just hard to get.
Yeah, sometimes it's a little rough to get those last several levels. One thing I kind of noticed, though, is like once you get to like level 30-ish, maybe level 40-ish, depending on how they have it set up, like the last several levels seem to be a lot easier, but the prizes aren't as good. So I think they're just kind of giving a couple extra bonuses if you can get past that. But I mean, I'm happy as long as I can get to the main prize. But that's not always super easy to do, you know?
Right, and you would think that on the main prize it would be, you know, the last level of the operations. And for this last operation, level 39 and level 49, or level 39 and level 40 was the two main.
I see a few people saying we're having streaming problems, but on my end, it says I actually have a excellent connection and all's good. So if you're having some problems with the stream, please try to, please maybe restart your phone or try to restart the app itself. That would probably be a big help. And somehow I'm on the wrong thing here, so I don't have the boxes up, guys. I apologize for that. There we go. Now you can see the little box light up according to who's talking.
Appreciate that, Danny.
But I'll tell you what, I really like the new Redeemer that's in there, the crazy green slime Redeemer. That's what I call it, the green slimer Redeemer. I think that thing looks amazing. So
yeah,
it
looks really good, especially on that new Fenrir. It would look really good.
Yeah, it would. So basically, I've grinded a little bit, and well, I didn't really grind that much. I've made it to around level 20 after 2 days, which isn't too terribly bad.
Yeah.
And
That's
I think
really
I
good.
only have to go a couple more levels to get that second redeemer if I were to actually buy the pass this time. So I don't know. Sometimes
Yeah.
they don't make the good items that hard to get, but it's definitely a grind.
It is. It is. They're not putting near as much platinum in the operations, you know, that they used to. But you know, like those weapons are worth the operations alone. If that's what you want, is a couple of those really nice redeemers. I like them personally. I think that's worth the grind. That and the little bit of platinum it gives you. But they could give us a little bit more platinum on both sides, the pay to win and the pay to play on operations.
Yeah, it's a little disappointing to see less platinum in there. I'm kind of thinking maybe the reason they did a little less this time was just for the fact that it's only 10 days.
Right.
Let's see. We got Midnight. Midnight, what do you think of Nicholas for the Fenrir? Well, I'll tell you what, War Machine's been driving Nicholas for a really, really long time, so I think he's pretty cool. I much prefer the Brenda Wolf over the Nicholas, but if you have a Nicholas, I mean, he will give you a little extra defense points. So what's your opinion on that, War Machine?
Yes, I agree. If you're going to be running a drone with the defensive points, yeah, that'd probably be the best way. But in my opinion, the Wolf, she's a better pilot as far as durability. And me and Island, or I mean, no, me and Danny actually put that to a test. Same level bots and everything, two fenders right in front of each other, and I had the Nicholas pilot, he had the Wolf pilot, and it come down to the end. It was like he had 15 to maybe 17 more percent health than what I did. So it just depends on you. If you already have a Nicholas pilot and you've already got him up to a level 30, let's say, is it really worth getting, you know, the other pilot and putting them resources in it for, you know, 15, 18 extra percent, you know, hit damage? It's just up to you.
Yeah, I mean, I think we had somewhere between 20 to 30% hit points left by the time that thing died, so it definitely made a difference.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a difference. It wasn't much, but it just depends on if you're willing to put the resources in the new pilot. Wolf, I've got the Wolf pilot, and she's at a 39 now, level 39, but I'm running her on that new Fenrir. So I've still got the other Fenrir with the Nicholas pilot. I've got the new Fenrir with the Wolf pilot, and I'm running all complete sonic weapons on it, and it works great. It's a great bot, great pilot.
I will say this, it feels much more like an actual tank now after I've got the Brenda Wolf pilot. I never really liked my Fenrir that much until I got Brenda on it. To me, it just made it that much better. All right, I'm seeing a lot more.
You used to always say that about your Fenrir. You didn't want him out there because he died too quick.
Yeah.
With this new pilot out there now, you're using him in more of your videos. So yeah, I see that. Yes, sir.
I'm seeing a lot more people coming in. We got Tom George here. We got Farhand, K-Fed, HP War Robots player, Strikers here, Mika Lee, Sufyan is here, Xander. It's awesome to see you guys. Rishi's here. Stan Lee is here. Indian Savage, what's up, buddy? It's good to see all of you guys. It really is. Buttered Toast is here. Very, very cool. But yeah, PGO's got some a lot of stuff going on, so for the next week or two, he's pretty busy. But yep, we got War Machine here, which is very, very cool. War Machine's very knowledgeable about the game and stuff as well. Somebody's asking about what do you think, Dave? Who's Dave? Is that someone in chat? Are you talking to us? I don't know. Let's see. How use Ravena Storm with no leg pilot or phase shift? Mika Lee, no leg pilot. Oh, legendary pilot.
With no legendary pilot. Well, it's hard because you're giving up the other that special skill, that third special skill. And of course, if you're running the phase shift, that's almost like adding 2 more skills. You can end up getting 5 skills if you got plenty of enough power cells. So you're kind of giving that up, you know, with the regular pilot versus the legendary pilot for the Ravana. But
I would definitely suggest getting Roadhog and possibly even Adamant Roadhog. But if you can run the Roadhog skill in a speed booster, all right, those new speed boosters now do 20% more speed plus the Roadhog skill. Ravana is really fast if you have both of these going, and that makes it a lot easier to get up close and personal and take somebody out really quick. So if you don't have the legendary pilot and you're not running a phase shift, definitely work on some regular pilot skills to make him faster, and definitely think about running speed boosters when you can.
It's $20 and it's beautiful.
I hear people yelling in the background, Mr. War Machine.
yes, I just got the better half of me just walked in the door from doing her shopping. Yes, sir.
Let's see. Midnight says he's replacing Lancelot with the Fenrir. Midnight, that's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. I really like the Lancelot. I actually liked Lancelot better than I liked the Fenrir, but I'm one of the few people. Most people always like the Lancelot better. I mean the Fenrir much better, but I'm a weirdo.
Yeah, weirdo.
Hey, War Robots, the player. How's it going, buddy?
Ghost Bomb Dad just walked in.
Oh, Ghost is here.
Welcome,
Very,
Ghost.
very cool. Good to see you, Ghost. How you doing?
See you, yeah.
Guys, make sure you check out Ghost's YouTube channel. And Snipe as well. I think Snipe was in here. Snipe and Ghost both have some really cool channels. Yeah, Lancelot, Lancelot was actually one of my favorite robots for such a long time. He didn't leave my hangar till about maybe a year ago. I finally took him out of my hangar. Yeah. I mean, that's how long I played this guy.
Well, let me tell you, the Lancelot, I'm seeing him in Champion. I don't know what they're running on them. I don't run mine anymore, but I'm seeing them in Champion, and they're pretty tough. But as well as the Leos, I'm starting to see Leos out there that are really, really, really tough in Champ.
You know what? I think if you get the right drone skills on a Leo, plus you max it out. I mean, Leo's pretty tanky to begin with, but you get the right drone skills on that Leo, man. It can be very, very hard to kill. Leo's got one problem, and that's he's slow. Like, if Leo wasn't slow, I would play mine a lot more often.
Yeah. Yeah, I had one take out a bottom on the other day, and I was like, I can't believe that was just now a Leo that took me out.
Yeah, I mean, some of them are pretty brutal. See, Jack.
So guys, if you guys got older bots and you know what these guys are doing to put, mod them up or chip them out, with the drones, run them. Have fun with them. Don't just run all the new meta.
See, I got a question about what we think about Ragin. I think Ragin is an awesome robot in the lower and the mid leagues. Once you move up into like expert, champion, and masters, he just doesn't really he just can't really hang anymore. But he's very cool to have. I used to love mine. He's kind of slow, and he can't move once he goes into his ability. And there's so many little fast robots that run around. I mean, they can easily get behind you and beside you and smash you up pretty quickly. So he's not really ideal anymore, but still good in the lower to mid leagues.
Right. If you got him in the like mid league to lower league, and you're out there having fun with him, put a jump mod on him, put some good weapons on him, go out there and have fun with him. But don't bring him any higher than, like, let's say a level 9, because he's not going to be long term. Once you hit close to Masters League, you won't see any more of those out there.
Sufyan, yeah, unfortunately, the Al Quinn has never been a great robot. He looks amazing, his ability's really cool, but he does die so easy. They definitely need to give him some sort of buff. They definitely need to give him some sort of buff. Because, I mean, he would be an amazing robot if he did have a little bit of something when he was in the air. I'm not sure why they didn't give him, like, some damage resistance or a little shield or something. Hey,
I do
Jedi.
agree.
What's my opinion on old Ares? Well, I'll tell you.
Yeah,
Ares used to
that's-
be amazing. Like, he just
Again,
dies
if you're in
too
lower
easy.
leagues, you know, that's another halfway decent bot, you know, to bring up to level 9 and run him and have fun with him.
I think Ares is definitely turned into what you would call a skill bot these days.
Right.
There's still a lot of guys in Champion, not a lot, but there's a few guys in Champion that really know how to play Ares, and they'll mess you up with it. But you got to be really, really good with that robot in the higher leagues now, because once they nerfed him, he just kind of fell into to the back and fell out of the meta there, I think.
Yes, sir. And now the Hades does really, really good up in Champion League with somebody who knows how to run a Hades. Does really good. I see him out there almost every game I drop in. You'll see a Hades or two.
Hades is still, in my opinion, one of the top robots in the game for your average person. Like, he's easy to play. He's got great firepower. He's got a great ability. He's definitely not like the Hawk or the Scorpion or something, but he's like a step below those, I would say.
Yeah, I would say.
Let's see if
Leechers are doing really good in Champion League if you know how to run them and you come out, you know, and use him correctly. Just you come out only when your ability, you know, sink into somebody, do your damage, whatever damage they put into you, you're putting back. You know, then you get behind cover. It's all timing with a leech.
Yeah, Leech is actually very, very cool. I've never been good at it. I also think that's one of those bots where you do need some skill to play, but he's not as hard to play as the Ares, I don't think. And he can be very, very devastating with the right weapons and a little bit of skill.
Yep.
EKT, I'm glad you like the background music. Thank you. By the way, everybody, EKT has a nice YouTube channel as well. If you guys would like to check him out, that would be awesome. But yeah, Ares used to be a complete beast. And you would have people running those, like, you'd have like the whole clan with an Ares. They'd all be protecting each other with the shields. It was terrible. It was kind of like the Hawk is now, back in its day. They would just terrorize everybody.
The Ares train.
Yeah, the purple shield trains were the worst. So what do we think about the new robot Typhon? Or Typhon? Is it Typhon or Typhon? I'm not quite sure.
I'm not sure. I don't know why they just didn't add another O and call it Typhoon. You know?
Well, he's actually named after some sort of mythical monster from Greek mythology.
Yeah. I think he's going to be a force to reckon with, Danny. Honestly, dude, with the weapon setup that he's got built into him, and then his loadout that you can add to him, he's going to be a really tough bot.
Yeah, I think he's going to be an excellent mid-range brawler. He's going to be very hard to deal with, especially when people get the pilot skills for the shields and a bunch of fortifiers on there. It's going to be rough. Like, the only thing I don't like about the test server is everything's level 8. Alright, something at level 8 is very different than completely maxed out. Like on the test server right now, they don't feel anywhere near as bad as I was expecting them to be. They don't feel overpowered, but once people actually level them up, get them maxed out, I mean, that's probably going to be a very different story.
Yes.
Oh, cool, EKT. That's awesome. Good to hear you're going to be playing again. Hey, Happy's here.
Happy,
what's going on, Happy?
Yep, Happy.
EKT, you haven't played in a long time?
A long time, yeah.
Yeah, you should definitely get on there again. It's a very fun game. I mean, personally, I think a lot of people get really upset because they can't get the best of everything, but you don't necessarily need the latest and greatest to have fun on this game, at least in my opinion. I mean, it helps, all right? Don't get me wrong, it helps. I mean, it's nice to have the top of the line stuff, but if you don't, I think you're still okay. You know, just good, decent robots with good weapons is all you really need, plus a little bit of skill.
Yep, I agree. But it does not help, or it doesn't hurt to, if you see any of the giveaways, you know, whether it be on Discord through Pixonic, or you see a YouTuber, they're doing giveaways. You got the time, enter into them and participate, because especially
Definitely.
if you're someone like me, a low spender to a grinder, you know, not only are you giving these other YouTubers subs and views and giving them views to their content, you're also in return, you know, you could win something. So giveaways, do giveaways.
You know, we got the stream today. I'm trying out the ultra low latency settings. So there's only about a 3-second delay right now instead of the normal 30-second delay. That's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Hey, the wizard's here. Jorm Grander, hello. We got more people coming in. Meeks the Freaks is here. Awesome. Your true meme lord is here. Hey, how's it going? Phantom Red, what's up? Flying Spag Bull, what's up, guys? Awesome to see you guys coming out to the stream. It really is.
Safan Katri, welcome.
The wizard, don't put a spell on us, buddy.
Furhan, Egg, Godzilla's in the house.
You know,
the Phantom
Farhan,
was so good, yeah.
every time I try to arrange like clan battles with my clan, it never happens. So I kind of gave up on that. It's kind of hard to organize some things like that. Lately, I've been trying to do the time drop things. I know Justice was doing time drops as well, which those are actually a lot of fun. Hey, Godzilla, hello. Butter Toast. I still think Phantom's actually a really cool little robot. He's not quite as good as he used to be, but he can still brawl it out, especially if you can level that guy up enough. He can be really, really hard to kill. Is the Mender good? Mecca Lee, what's up, buddy? Mender's is...
a tough bot.
Yeah, he can be very hard to kill if you play him correctly.
It's a little tank. It's the littlest bot in the game that's built like a Fenrir. You know, it can take so much abuse but give so much out, you know?
Yeah. I see we have AD here. What's up, AD? Thanks for stopping by. Very, very good to see you. So, guys, is War Machine loud enough? I just want to make sure, as far as I can tell he is, but I just want to make sure he's loud enough for you guys. I can always turn him up a little bit if not. But I haven't really got to play the new Mender too much since they buffed him, but I know a lot of people who have, and I'll tell you what, man, a lot of people are saying he is tough as nails these days. So from what I've heard, he's a little beast after the buff.
He's a great support bot. But welcome, AD. He also has another great YouTube channel, AD Gaming, and then his brother Darklight as well. If anybody wants to check them out.
Both of those guys have some awesome channels. So, thanks, War Machine. Definitely check those guys out if you can. Sky Blue, hey, how's it going?
Mid
Oh,
said, hello, AD.
You would get in the same map, but it wasn't with us. That's a bummer.
Yeah.
Let's see. So what do you guys want to know about today? We're going to take some of your guys' questions. So if you want to ask us anything, please feel free. I'm about to take this sweatshirt off, so I'm going to stand up for a second. Keep these guys entertained, War Machine. I'm feeling a little warm, so I'll be back in about
good, buddy.
30 seconds here. 30, 40
Welcome,
seconds.
Sky Blue. Godzilla fan. Amphibious holding down the fort. Has anybody got any in-game questions? Bot concerns? Anything of that sorts? All right, War Robots player wants to know, Danny, what do you think about the Scorpion? I think it's the best bot in the game, or the most annoying bot in the game, should I say?
It's definitely annoying.
It's annoying. It's a little backstabber. It's a little sucker puncher, in my opinion, but it's a really good bot. Get in, you do a little damage, you get back out. If you got the right pilot, especially with the right weapons, it does quick damage, fast damage. Gets in the pocket and gets right back out. Excellent bot.
I think he's a load of fun. He's one of the most fun robots in the game, and he's very, very deadly, but he's still pretty easy to kill. Like, if you can catch a scorpion off guard, you can take it down pretty fast most of the time. A lot of people are kind of saying, hey, Scorpion needs nerf, but...
No, you catch one when he ain't in his ability, and he dies as quick as any bot, that does.
Yeah. So. I'm not sure if I would say it needs a nerf, but it's definitely a pain. Definitely a pain. Hey, we got American Monster.
Scorpions. American Monster, welcome.
Yeah, how do we counter a Scorpion? I've never really thought about how do you play against a Scorpion? There's only one thing I can really think of. Do you have any tips for that on that War Machine?
Yes, sir. Especially if you're down in the tunnels, any map that has any tunnels. If you see a Scorpion, you know he's back there because you've seen him phase shift from where he was at back, okay? You see him. Before he goes back up, you'll see this eye over top of him, and that's where he's fixing to phase shift and go back. Have your back to the wall in a tunnel, and he can either come either in front of you or parallel to you a little bit, so be expecting that. And if you're already kind of pre-looking at him, because I run Scourge of Calamities on most of my bots, so if you're already kind of pre-looking at him, you got your back against the wall. As soon as he phase shifts to you, that's when you do the damage. And most of the time, they'll just hit you once or twice with a couple bullets and get right out of there right away. So that's a good counter.
Yeah, that's the same thing I was going to say. If you know there's a Scorpion around, try to stand with your back against the wall, because that way he comes in front of you instead of behind you. And the only thing is, like, I've always loved Scourge and Spark and stuff, but when you have those and you have to turn around and try to deal with a Scorpion, unfortunately, that's the reason I've stopped running those weapons.
Welcome, Catters.
Hey, Catters. How's it going? Sniper, hello. But someone says we've lost audio. Let me see. Looks like everything's still going good on our end. At least I hope. Yep, everything seems good here.
Welcome, Mika. Mika Lee.
So one thing I really would like... I about choked on myself. Like, you ever get like a scratch in your throat and you almost kind of almost choke on it?
All the time.
But yeah, one thing I would love to see in this game though is a much better economy right now. They really need to give us. They really need to give us some. I shouldn't really say they need to give us, but I would love to see them give us a little more silver. And you know, like we were originally talking about the operations pass. There's a lot of really awesome stuff in those, especially for $15. I mean, to me, it's almost always worth it just for the resources and stuff. But
right,
it would just be nice to get a little more out of those things. You know what I mean? Make it a little easier to get through. Dump a little extra platinum in there, a little extra silver, a little extra gold.
Exactly.
Plus, I mean, I would love to see. You know what would be awesome though is like we recently had that overdrive weekend where everything was 25% off, and everything was faster to upgrade. Imagine if they did something like that all the time. That would make a lot of players happy. Like I would love to see them either give us a little extra or, you know, maybe lower some of the prices on things a bit.
Can everybody in the stream hear us? Because there was a couple people that was saying that they lost sound in the stream, Danny.
Yeah, a lot of guys can hear us.
Okay. All right, cool beans. Cool beans. Yeah, my thoughts on that too as well. Being a grinder to a low spender, I would say, in my point of view, if they would add extra daily task, to give us a few more gold that way, a few more silver, a little bit more platinum that way, at least, you know, double up, because 100 a day gold it ain't a lot, you know, and especially the cost of everything, like the pilot cost of upgrading. I'm doing that right now with the Wolf pilot for my new Fenrir, and it's outrageous, you know, to get your pilot skills up, and so 100 a day, it takes forever. So I would like to see more gold resources, more silver, more platinum put in our daily event tasks or our tasks as well.
You know, speaking of that, if you guys don't realize this, all right, make sure you, when there's a test server, you can just go down to the iOS store, whatever it is on Apple, or the Google Play Store and get the test server. You know, all they ask is if you play one battle, record it, post it to YouTube. It doesn't matter if you have subscribers or not. And then, you know, fill out their form, put a link to that video on their form and answer the questions. They'll send you 400 gold every week. And that's actually really, really nice. That adds up. I mean, that's such a big help. But, I mean, I would love to see a lot of this, you know, a little extra help without having to do that, honestly. Yeah, Sky Blue, I do think that the Rome map is going to be added back very soon, so that one's probably ready. I'm interested to see how that's going to look with the new remastered graphics on it. Hopefully really, really cool.
Welcome, Hussein.
Yeah, Hussein, Abdul, what's going on? Road Gaming, hello. It's awesome to see you guys out here. Godzilla.
Brian, welcome.
Just so you know, like, I really appreciate all of you guys coming out to the channel. I appreciate the mods doing a great job. We got some really awesome mods here that are big helps to me. And all of you guys are super awesome, man. You guys help make this a really fun and great channel. It's not just me, it's you guys too, I'm telling you. You know, everybody here put together just makes stuff awesome.
Yes, and we thank you. Definitely.
Somebody just called me Nightling. I'm Nightling. That's actually kind of a cool name, isn't it?
Yeah,
Nightling.
I would take it as a compliment, yeah. Brian
like
just
that.
had a question. He said, Fenrir Legendary Pilot, ? Nicholas for increased defense, or Linda Kano shield for recharge faster, or the newest one, Bernadette, for more durability.
The lady pilot, I would avoid that.
Yeah, I would say Nicholas is way better than her any day of the week. Yeah.
Oh, no, I shouldn't say the lady pilot, because I guess there's two lady pilots.
Yeah, the wolf pilot, the new wolf pilot's the lady pilot. actually
Yeah,
the best
yeah.
one, but
She's awesome. She's awesome. The red lady
that's the one
pilot.
you want to try to get.
Stay
Yeah.
away from the red lady pilot. The Nicholas,
Yep.
the Santa Claus is pretty decent, but I do feel that the new Bernadette Wolf pilot is way better. Alright, the Wolf Beast Fenrir is amazing. Or the B Fenrir, I like to call it. Kind of like the T Falcon, but with a B for Brenda. Get it? Hopefully
Yeah,
everybody
for Brenda.
understands that.
Welcome, Elium.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by the stream. Very, very cool.
Butter Toast at T Fenrir.
I like to call it the B Fenrir, though. The B.
I call my new Fenrir Mike Tyson with the 200-meter sonic weapons on there because he fights like that.
So you're running two Fenrirs now, aren't you? You got one with Saint Nick and one with Brenda, right?
Yep, I got one with the Wolf pilot and one with Nick. And to be honest with you, right now I still like my Nicholas pilot a little bit better. You know, or that setup. Then again, I don't have the weapons and everything as high on the other Fenrir, so I'm sure that it ended up probably within the next 3 weeks. It'll lean more towards her. Will be my favorite.
Nice. Yeah, I've never really liked running more than one of the same bot in one hangar, but I don't know the new Fenrir, man. I can get it. I get it. I'm still debating on whether or not I should sell that special edition Fenrir because my normal one's already Mark II level 10 or something like that. So I just can't really see dumping all that silver into another one.
Yeah.
But at the same
A lot of
time, I don't know
resources.
if I want to sell that thing because it's pretty awesome.
It
Ghost
is.
says
It's
to
just
sell
a lot
it.
of resources. Ghost said sell it.
Hey guys, I think I forgot to mention Ghost has a really awesome YouTube channel as well. Sorry if I forgot to mention you earlier, Ghost, when you showed up, but yeah, definitely check out Ghost. And guys, I do have a channel membership available now if anybody is interested. You can actually become an optional member for the channel. You'll get a little badge next to your name like Amphibious has. The longer you've been here, it changes colors. And you'll get access to some custom emojis and stuff like that. So if anybody's interested, the join button's right next to the subscribe button. And you can check out the different packages available. But, you know, if you can't join, no big deal. If you can, you know, if you'd like to, go for it. If not, that's okay too. Just figured I'd throw that out there. Everybody make sure you hit that like button too. That's really important. The likes really help my channel out. The more likes I get, the better.
Yes, please.
Hey, Lee Fighter's here. Guys, check it out. Lee Fighter. Lee's another awesome
Welcome, Lee.
YouTuber. Lee is another awesome YouTuber, so. American Monster, you have a channel, don't you? I'm pretty sure. I got a bad memory. There's so many War Robots tubers out there. It's kind of hard to keep track sometimes.
Yeah, American Monster has a YouTube channel.
But yeah, it's cool to see Lee Fighter in here. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, check out American Monster on YouTube, guys. So what do you
Really
think
good YouTubers
about...
here.
What's that?
We have some really good YouTubers here tonight.
Yes, we do. Thanks, Lee Fighter. Thank you for the kind words. So what's your opinion on the Loki? What do you think about the Loki War Machine?
I think the Loki's a great bot. They're hard to kill if you ain't got power cells and you got like energy weapons. You just can't lock onto them. So, in my opinion, Loki's a really nice little bot.
Let's see. Elim WR Gaming has a YouTube channel. If you guys would like to check that out, that would be very, very cool. But yeah, Loki's so much fun, especially if you put a jump module on that little dude. I just love the
They're
run.
fast.
I love to run and jump and be like, woo, through the air.
and they're so fast, once they hit the ground, they just right across, you know?
Yeah, if you can get the Roadhog, the Adamant Roadhog on there, and some speed boosters and stuff, that little dude moves. Yep. That little dude moves. Jump modules are so much fun. I see some talk about I see some talk about the Nemesis being irrelevant, and I would kind of agree. Unfortunately, the Nemesis is kind of just... He's just kind of there. He's just okay. My main beef with him is he just doesn't have enough firepower. He's very fun to play, though. He's very, very fun. But I feel like my damage and my honor and my silver suffers when I add him to my hanger, so I usually leave him out. If they could add a third weapon or maybe make his ability do more damage. I mean, it's amazing when you can use your ability that often, but...
Well, that's why I took my T-Falcon out, because he's only limited to the one weapon, and I just wasn't getting big enough damage, you know?
Yeah. Thomas, hello. Yeah, I'm finished with the Legends. That's actually on my other YouTube channel. So he's asking me about another game there. But yeah, I finished Legends a while ago. It took me about 1.5 years to get through Legends. It was a pain. I was in no rush. I just kind of did it real slow. But I like to try and keep the topic on war robots, please, because other people here don't really know about CSR2 racing. Now, there was something I was about to say, and I can't remember what it was. What were we just talking about?
Well, I don't know. You finished the subject that we was talking about, and you started to say something else, but then I can't remember.
Oh well, I'll think of it later. I know we were talking about Nemesis.
Yeah, you said the Nemesis. That's what you finished up on. You said that they just don't have enough firepower.
Okay. Now I see. Mika Lee was asking, what do we think about only having 2 bots in a hangar?
Why?
Do you mean only having 2 of the same bots, or only having 2 bots total? I'm not really sure what you mean by that one. Godzilla fan, no, I've actually never played the dinosaur game. Like, I'm so busy between my CSR2 channel and this War Robots channel, and I don't really have time for other games at the moment. Looks pretty cool, though. Alright, so what do we think about Behemoth with 2 Ansiles and 2 Thunders? Ugh. That's kind of a weird one. I don't know what to say about that. I really don't. That's an odd build. I've never tried anything like that before.
Thunder's a 500 meter to get, a little bit of damage out of them, but then you got your Ansels, so you still only got 2 Thunders. So if any other bot breaks within that 500 meters of you, he's going to kill you kind of quick.
Like, every time I've ever played Behemoth, it's just died before I could really get a chance to do any damage with it. I'm not the person to ask about the Behemoth. I suck with that thing. I don't know if I just had bad luck or I haven't figured out how to play it, but I get my butt kicked every time.
It's more of a camper bot, or more of a, if you play like Beacon Rush and you've got one set up with heavy duty, maxed out weapons, you can drop him in on that beacon real quick and kill 1 or 2 guys, hold the beacon down, and that's other than that. But I'm not a camper, I'm a brawler, so I don't really run backfill bots.
Okay, so we got Midnight asking about the Ao Gong. I think that's actually very, very cool. I think Ao Gong is a very cool robot. He only has one problem. Once he's on the ground, he's like a a squishy little bag of silver for somebody else, but when he's in the air, he's a beast. But I've never really, the problem I have with that is there's too many scorpions and low keys and phantoms and stuff running around that can get to him and take him out really quick. If it wasn't for all the really fast little robots, I think he would be amazing. But for me, he's not really something I would want in my hangar these days. Oh yeah, plus the hawks. The hawks are a problem for pretty much everything right now.
I was just to say, I wait for one of them to land, then I go up with my hawk, and then I say, night, out one.
But yeah, hawks, man. Let's get on the subject of hawks here. All right, the problem is there's just too many of them on the battlefield right now.
I agree.
And it's like, today, this was the worst thing ever. Like, seriously, the game just started. I spawned in. Here comes a hawk with lockdown. I mean, my first robot was dead in about 15 seconds. Like, it logged in. It took about 3 steps. And all of a sudden, here comes a hawk laser beam just shooting it into pieces. Yep. It's like, I didn't even stand a chance. I mean, that shouldn't be able to happen the second you spawn in, you know?
Nope, I agree. Ghost Bomb Dab just said, it needs a nerf. I do agree. His cannon is just overpowered.
Ghost, did you type that on purpose? Was that a typo or not?
Oh, yeah, man.
Because I agree with what you just typed there. Sounds about right. But yeah, that thing's awful. That thing's awful. What they really need to do is make so it only does extra damage to the Titan and less damage to regular robots.
Yeah, and if anybody's listening out there that has 3 and 4 hawks and 5 hawks in one hangar, please.
We don't like you.
And only keep 1 or 2. Please, because what's going to happen is you're going to get all of them nerfed, and then it's going to nerf it down to where you won't even have 1 in your hangar. Look at that.
What? AD, how many hawks do you have, buddy? He says, leave the hawk, nerf the Nightingale. AD's out there blasting us in the face with hawks.
He would. AD's a beast.
There's a lot of people saying they think the hawks are okay. For me, they're kind of taking the fun out of the game, honestly. I haven't complained about a robot since... Man, what was the last one that was really getting on my nerves? Ravena was actually getting annoying, but he wasn't like making me. He wasn't taking the fun out of the game. Back then, it was just like, oh man, another Ravena. This is what a pain, you know. But these hawks, it's just like, oh god, I've had enough of this.
What would be the next one get nerfed?
I guess AD likes them hawks, man.
Yeah,
that's okay
he's
though.
Using a hawk with quantum radar and is not so strong.
See, I don't really mind when there's a hawk or 2 on the field, but when you have 2 or 3 in the air at all times, and they're rotating, like you got a clan and they're rotating which ones go up in the air, and they're just zapping everything. Now EKT's typing it. I'm not gonna say it, but that's how I feel.
They'll run a hawk train. Want to go up, want to come down. Want to go up, want to come down.
But yeah, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't complain. Like, I didn't mind them at all until recently. Now they're everywhere.
Everywhere.
I do wish the Nightingale would get nerfed, though.
Right off the rip. Yeah, the Nightingale. But, Nightingale's, it's a really good bot. If you just don't drop in the middle of 3 reds or 4 reds with him, if you use him correctly, you heal your guys up, you're suppressing. If you do well with him, I got one. I stopped at level 9. I'm seriously thinking the next 2 or 3 months I'm gonna start working on my Nightingale.
Yeah, he's actually really cool. I would love to see the Nightingale get nerfed, but honestly, the only thing I really want to see them nerf is the cooldown. I think he should have another like 3 or 4 seconds on his cooldown, because he can pretty much land, unload all his ammo on you, go into phase shift, and then by the time his phase shift wears off, he's back up in the air, and you just don't have any time to shoot the thing.
Nope.
But that's my only... I think it's fine. Like, even though he can capture beacons in the air, and a lot of people have a problem with that, I don't mind that. I actually don't mind that at all. I just don't like the cooldown.
Yep, I agree. Add 2 seconds to the cooldown ability, and I think he's set perfectly across the board. Other than that, you don't need a nerf and or buff. Other than that,
AD says the Nightingale legendary pilot is actually the problem. I can see that because you know what? I put that on my Battle Rec account, the one that's owned by Pixonic. I put Maya on there, and man, that extra damage it does with that laser beam from it, it shoots like 2 times as fast or 4 times as fast or something.
Right.
I can't remember exactly.
If you go up on somebody and you already got them on their last stand, right? So you go up with that, and you hit them so often with that suppression, you can actually kill them instead of just suppressing them. You can take them out. Yeah.
You can suppress everybody on the enemy team 34 times before you land.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm just making that up though.
I agree.
I don't know how many times actually, but it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, because as soon as he goes in here, it's like bing, 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 bing. I mean, it's every, you know.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. A lot of the new legendary pilots are actually really good. There was a while there when there was a lot of legendary pilots that I didn't really care for. I'm just like, new legendary pilot, don't really care. Don't want that ability. It's not worth the gold, but a lot of the ones that come out now are really helpful.
The new Jaeger pilot, it lets you shoot through the defensive points.
Kill them all, WR. What's pew pew? I imagine that's... I know Adrian says pew pew gun, but I actually never really paid attention to which gun he was talking about. I'm gonna guess that's probably the shredder and the pulsars.
I would imagine.
Oh, the Nightingale's gun is the pew pew gun. Okay. I always hear him say that, but I'm one of those people where I don't pay attention to stuff. Like, it just goes over my head unless I'm actually like trying to pay attention.
The built-in weapon. Yep. The suppression. Yep.
That's funny. That's the pew pew gun. Okay.
And I tell you, the Ravana. If any of you guys got a Ravana, you took one out and you just that last time it got nerfed, put it back in there. Have fun with him. I've got my Ravana out there, and I still cap beacons with him. I'll run free-for-alls with him. I play team deathmatch with him, and he still does great. I'm running 3 level 12 Scourges on him, and I've got the legendary pilot that gives him the additional ability, and I'm running phase shift, and I do great with him still.
Godzilla fan, Hades does not have a pew pew gun. Hades has a bang, bang, bang gun. Yeah. It's a little more powerful than a pew pew gun, I think.
Yeah. He said a Hades was a pew pew.
Or a bam bam gun. We need to come up with a good name for that one.
Yeah.
Cossack. I want to ride in one of those.
Yeah, it sounds like something a little Toyota just pulled up. It sounds like a little boat.
Yeah, well, someone showed me. One of the Pixonic employees I know once showed me a video that somebody made of Cossack. All right, and it must have been people that were in a car crash or something. But it showed like the Cossack was. It would just show like jumping. You know what I mean? And then it would cut to these people, and these people were inside like of a car, and they were just jerking left and right, like it looked like not like a crash, but almost like their car flipped over or something. I don't know how to explain it, but they were jerking all over the place inside the car. Then it would cut back to the Cossack jumping, then back to the people. That video was hilarious. But after seeing that,
life,
I'm like,
I wonder but in real life, I wonder if a Cossack would be able to like drop in like that on concrete from 300 feet up or 200 feet up and cause a, 4 or 5 cars to flip over. Probably would.
Yeah, like swerving or something. Yeah, something like that, Kay. What's up, Kay? I don't think I've said hello to you yet. Maybe I did. I don't know. Lou Gavin, how's it going, buddy?
Welcome,
I don't
Kay.
think I said any. Big Ron, what's up? Who else is here that I haven't said hello to yet? It's awesome to see you guys coming into the chat. Oh, there's somebody. Where'd they go? I just saw another name, but it went by so fast.
Kill 'em all, War Robot, WR. Says Hades has a smacker.
That's a good one, actually. A smacker. I like that.
Hello, Alexis. Welcome.
Yeah, Elam. I think the Hawk definitely needs a little bit of something going on there. Hey, Demon God, what's up? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Awesome to see you guys all here today. That's alright, Sniper. We all got things to do, so step away if you need to, but we definitely appreciate you here on the stream when you can be.
Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah. Hopefully everybody did. That's very true.
Yeah.
I haven't actually seen anybody do a comparison on the new Jaeger pilot yet, but that should be coming pretty soon.
Yeah.
Those of us who have the Battle Wreck accounts will probably be receiving that pretty soon, so
I've got about 7,800 components towards a Jaeger, and I'll probably just sell the components because, again, I'm more of a brawler, not really I've got a Gauss too, and then the light sniper weapon. I'll probably sell both of them. That's not my forte, is a backfield sniper bot,
I hear ya. Sniper is a lot of fun, but they're not for everybody. Abdul says he's a pile of garbage. I actually like the
Dad
Jaeger.
says, I think I'm the only. Yeah, I like the Jaeger too. I like watching the videos of the Jaeger, but would I run him and put resources and my time into his playstyle? Probably not. With that being said, Demon, or who just said something? I started reading something and it went through. Anyway.
Guys, my guest host today is War Machine from the BOD clan. You guys probably all know him. He's also one of my moderators. He's very knowledgeable about the game and stuff, so I know a couple people were just asking. I did put that in the video's description, but I should have put that in the title that you were going to be the guest host. I don't think I did I? I can't remember. Next time, I'll make sure to add that in the video's title as well.
Cool beans.
Who has a Scorpion? I have a Scorpion. What's up, Alexis? How's it going? Jonesden WR, what's up? Jonesden says hello, War Machine.
Hello, Jones. What's up, buddy?
Blue Sky.
Thank you.
You use the Scorpion just to annoy other people. He's actually fun to annoy people with, that's for sure. Emmanuel, hey. Nope, not today, buddy. We don't have one of those going on today, sorry. Elam, no, you actually cannot post a link to your channel because YouTube will not let you. Like, YouTube won't let you post links in live chat for some reason unless you're, one of the moderators. Big Ron says, I'm a noob, and how do I have a BR account? Well, sir, I can't really answer that. All I can tell you is Pixonic liked my YouTube channel and thought they would like to add me to their YouTuber team.
Yeah, they'll watch you for a while before they pick you. That's for sure.
Yeah, they watched me for months Probably a good 3 or 4 months, actually.
Yeah. That is
Nemesis
for sure.
Devastator. Man, that would be hard to play.
Mid says he's won 2 Jaegers, and they won't ever see a battle unless I need a patsy. I don't know what a patsy is. What a sniper? I take it.
I'm not exactly sure what a patsy is either. Sorry,
Sniper,
guys.
Rick?
Me and War Machine aren't too smart today, I guess.
I
A
guess.
patsy. A patsy. I know I've heard that a million times, but I've never actually looked into what it is. All right.
Thank you for the shout out, Jones.
A fall guy. Okay. Thanks, Beaks.
Daryl, you too, buddy. Nice to meet you. He says he wants a scorpion. Alexis says that they want a scorpion ever since this came out.
I'm
I
amazed
wouldn't
it's
break
not
your
in the
neck to
workshop.
get one. Yeah, I'm amazed either. But I wouldn't break your neck to get one. But if you do get one, they are fun, you know. But don't be too upset. Just save up on your components. Get 10,000 components and you'll have it.
Sufyan is
Khan is
back.
back.
Awesome.
Yep.
I wonder if I say that correctly. I always wonder if I pronounce names correctly. Probably not. Probably not.
We try though.
I got the battle
Bomb Dad
swag. Thanks, Abdul.
Ghost Bomb Dad says I've sniped with the Jaeger. It works well with 2 fortifiers and a cloaking unit. I would agree. If I was setting one up, that's probably what I would run as well.
Yeah, you know, I think I actually put fortifiers on mine when I run it. That's actually a big help. Anything with a shield, except for the Fenrir. Like the
Right.
Fenrir, you're usually only using your shield to escape or to move. So, I think anything with a physical shield or an energy shield really does benefit from those fortifiers.
Yep.
The Gauss and Volt. Kill 'em all WR. That really depends on if you enjoy sniping or not. The one reason I don't like sniping so much is there's so many small maps where you can't properly snipe. So for some maps it's awesome, but others not so much. Someone else is asking how I get a BR account because I'm a noob. People think I'm a noob, guys.
First, you definitely got to get the subs. Get you around 2,000-3,000 subs. Put out good content. Drop 2-3 videos a week, and then once you get in Pixonic's radar, then they start watching you. And the next thing you know, you'll get contacted and asked if you want to become a partner.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily even whether you're a great player or not, honestly. You know, that they gotta like your attitude, they gotta like your style. You know, are you
Clean
making
content.
videos? You know, are you making videos that, have some sort of something behind them that's worth watching, whatever. There's a lot to it, really. You gotta be really lucky to get brought on to their full-on team, though.
Yeah. Yep.
American
And
Monster.
they probably have a bunch. They probably have so many that they're only allowed to, to carry on so many.
That is true. Yeah, I've got 2 channels. One's going on 19,000 subs, and I think the other one, the War Robots one, has around 6,500 right now. So
Yeah.
both my channels keep steadily growing, which is very, very nice. But it's really awesome being part of the YouTube Pixonic team. I mean, I'm pretty honored that they chose me. I was very surprised because honestly, I mean, I had just started my second channel, which was the War Robots only channel. I was doing it for like a couple months, and next thing I know, the Pixonic YouTube channel had subscribed to me, and about 3 or 4 months later, they sent me a message saying, "Hey, what's your Discord ID? We wanna talk to you."
Right.
And I was
That's
like,
how it
"No
starts.
way!"
Yep.
I was
Yep.
like, "That's pretty awesome."
Ghost Bomb Dad said in chat, he says, "Is Pixo still doing the creator program with 500 subs?" I actually said like 2,000 or 3,000, but I don't know.
Well,
my
the
channel took down, but
the
Go ahead.
creator program, yes, they're still doing that. If you get 500 subs, you can sign up for it. Every month you get a few prizes and stuff like that. If you get enough views on your channel, I think they throw you, every once in a while they might throw us an extra robot or a couple weapons or
Right.
something. But I'm not sure how many views you have to get the robots and the weapons, but every month. Yeah, Kitty's part of the creator program. Kitty WR is also one of their main YouTubers on their YouTube team too.
yeah.
But yeah, all you need is 500 subscribers, but the more views you get, the more prizes and stuff you get for being part of the creators program.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ghost found me pretty early. Yeah, Ghost found my channel pretty early. We've been good friends for a while now. I enjoy
Yeah, Ghost
Ghost
has
content.
He has good content over on his YouTube as well. Yeah.
Very fun
I
to
enjoy it.
watch.
I've never
No.
won from any of your giveaways though, Ghost. Wink, wink.
Me neither. You know, I've never entered a YouTube giveaway, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, never have.
I do. I mean, it even if you don't, I mean, it's showing love to the, to the YouTuber. It's giving his content a watch, a like or a dislike. It's something,
Blue Sky, I don't think you can build a Hawk yet, can you? I don't think he's in there.
No, he's not in a workshop. No.
Well, I have actually won a couple of giveaways off of the not the Discord, the Reddit page.
Mm.
War Robots actually has a really fun Reddit page, and they got a really nice Discord server as well. They do giveaways on both of those, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Since I'm one of their YouTubers, I just don't enter the YouTube giveaways because I just
Right.
kind of feel that wouldn't be right of me to do that.
Make you look needy or whatnot, kind of thing on your part.
Nah,
Yeah.
it just doesn't really feel right. It doesn't feel like the right thing
Yeah.
to do, you know?
Yeah.
Turbo,
But you guys
what's up,
put in
buddy?
a lot of work. You YouTubers put in a lot of work.
That is true. I mean, between both my channels, I mean, I probably get between 500 and 2,000 comments a day, depending on the day. That's so many comments to go through. I'm actually slacking. I got on for about an hour earlier, and I answered comments. Maybe an hour and a half earlier today.
Yeah.
And I haven't back on. I get on about 3 to 4 times a day for about an hour just to answer comments. So, I mean,
Yeah.
some days
Hey,
I
Turbo,
spend
welcome, buddy.
4, 5, 6 hours just going through all my comments every day, which I don't have to
Oh,
do,
it's
but I really
tedious.
enjoy. I really enjoy
Yeah.
talking to everybody, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's what makes you different, Danny. Welcome, Turbo Knight. What's up, buddy?
Turbo in the house. You really think Hover is OP, bud? I think Hover needs a bit of love. They need to give him a little something.
Yeah.
Like, he would be such a fun... I mean, he's so fun to play, but once he gets up in the air, the Hawks are just shooting him out of the sky.
Yeah, if they
Everybody
gave him a really good pilot that would make him, where when he's in the air, he's you can't lock onto him. That would I would run.
Yeah. Like, basically a stealth pilot.
Mm-hmm.
He either
Winning
needs some
ability.
stealth or damage resistance when he's in the air. That's what he needs.
Yeah.
I mean, he moves fast. He's kind of durable, but the thing is, you got to be so careful when you go up in the air, or someone's just gonna eat you alive.
Yeah.
Guys, I gotta run to the restroom, so I'm gonna leave you with War Machine for a minute. So you
I'll be
guys
there
feel
with you
free to
guys.
ask him a few questions. I'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes, everybody. I got a small bladder, I'm telling you. Small bladder.
Take your time, Danny. So, if anybody's got any questions, loadout concerns, please type it in and I can answer. Does it matter? Hey, welcome, buddy. He was just answering somebody's. Oh, I guess thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, thank you for joining the stream, whoever he was saying it to. Sniper said, what is stream sniping? Can we sub you? We really don't know what that means. I mean, you're a sub when you come in and you subscribe, I guess. Hey War, what would you run on a Cerberus? Jones Don said. I don't run a Cerberus. I have a Cerberus. Until he gets like a buff to make him a little better. I really thought he was going to be a lot better than he turned out to be. Me, I would probably run full electric weapons on him. You know, spark calamities or whatever. What's my opinion on flame weapons, Butter Toast Axe? Very good weapon, but it's close range. So if that's your play style with the flames, and of course you've got that trail in the front or trail behind them. So if you're not aiming that flame just right, you're not going to hit them. So you kind of gotta learn that as well. But yeah, flame weapons are really good. Tell me, War Machine, do you play Ares? Abdul said. Yes, I have 4 Ares, and I really don't play them, which I'm in Champion League, so I don't run my Ares. I do pull out the Leech every once in a while, but I don't really run the Ares anymore. Me personally. The Cryptic Fenrir or the Giftbringer Fenrir? I think they're both pretty much the same, ain't they? 5% damage resistant. I don't really think it matters too much of anything past that. The pilot is what makes it.
Yeah, the only thing different is the way those two look. Besides that, they're exactly the same.
Yeah, exactly the same. It's just one's red and the other's the other color.
So someone asked about stream sniping. I don't exactly know what that is, honestly. I've heard some people talking about stream sniping, but I'm actually not quite sure what stream sniping is.
Yeah, me neither. Kill 'em all. WR asked me, says, War Machine, what's your favorite bot? Me personally, I like my Fenrir at the moment, and has always been my favorite bot since I ran him. My Fenrir with the Nicholas. I'm just running the 5%, the blue, I call it like true blue, like the Tupac blue paint job. 5% damage resistant with the Nicholas paint, the Nicholas pilot. He's currently my favorite. Now this new pilot and the Fenrir that I'm going to be running with the Wolf pilot and the new Fenrir, that's probably going to be my next favorite. But that's a matter of opinion. If you like tanky bots, slower bots, run that. If you run beacons more so, I don't know if that's for you.
Yeah, I think time dropping has something to do with stream sniping, but I'm guessing there's probably more to it than that, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know the full definition.
Right. But that answers that, because that, so far, the Fenrir is my favorite bot. Now, I do have, as far as a Titan bot, I wish I had a Minos. I'm running an Almine, and since it got nerfed this last time, it dies way too quick. Especially, it'll come down to where I'm always the last guy on my team that's alive and in the air behind something. And I've got 14, reds coming at me all at once, and they're all Titan bots shooting at me, and it'll die so fast. So I kind of wish I did either had a Minos or a, I don't know, maybe a Noodles, maybe.
What game mode are you playing where there's 14 reds? I say the same thing too. I always exaggerate it a little bit. Sometimes it feels like that, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
See, somebody else just asked you another question a second ago. Where did it go? Where did it go?
Find it.
Oh, what bot would you max out?
It just depends on your bot. What are you willing to put the resources in? Your play style. I could say Fenrir, because that would be my question to that answer. My answer to that question. But you may have another bot that you run that you're really good with, and you have the pilot. So put your resources in that.
Yeah, I think Fenrir is definitely worth maxing out if you can.
Yes.
One robot, you guys might be surprised, but I would love to max out my Hades.
Oh yes, Hades. I actually had. No, he's still in my clan, and he has a maxed out Hades, and he gets out there, and I've seen him not even run another bot, stay in the Hades the whole time, and get over like 2.7, 2.8 million hit damage with just his Hades maxed out.
Yeah, I mean, I got my on the Battle Wreck account. I've got a maxed out Hades on there, and it's awesome. That thing is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get more robots on that though. Like, I'm still waiting for them to send me some more stuff. Like, they send a few things here and a few things there, so unfortunately, like, I had to start a brand new one, so I don't have access to everything. But I can't wait to get a Blitz and a Phantom maxed out, so I can see how those do.
Right. So on the weapons on that for the battle account, right? So it's pretty much the same thing too. You have to wait for them to give them to you.
Yeah. Usually when new stuff comes out, they send us the brand new stuff, and then we get to request a few personal things that we want every month or something like that. I'm pretty new to it. I just recently got my Battle Wreck account, so
yeah.
I don't have very much on it yet, unfortunately. I know a lot of people are like, hey, can you do a video of this, that, and the other thing? And I'm like, oh, man. Sorry, but I just don't have any of that stuff on either account right now.
Yeah.
Venus, hey. What's going on, Venus?
Welcome, Venus.
Vixjan, Yixjan, however you say that. Yixjan XU, hello. Thanks for coming by the stream. Personally, I'm really liking the Atomizer Nucleon setup, Tyrann and Redeemer, or the Devastator and Havoc setup. Those are the three setups I really like on the Fenrir. Now, I don't think I would run the Havoc Devastator unless you have the Brenda Wolf pilot, because he's so slow that you got to get within a 200 meter range, so you need him to be pretty tough. Sky Blue, have a great day. Catch you later. I guess you're leaving, so take it easy.
Alexis was bouncing out too. Thanks for joining the stream.
All right, Alexis, have a great day.
Welcome, Oliver.
Hey, Oliver, what's up, buddy? 2:30 a.m. It's only 8:19 a.m. here. I mean p.m. So we got some very different time zones here, buddy.
Yeah, very different.
2:30 a.m.
Buttertoast asks Danny and BOD, have you ever ran 5 Hellburners, and with a question mark, and it says I have on test? No.
I have never ran. I've only run one Hellburner, and I did not like it. I've never enjoyed playing that robot for some reason. Good robot.
I've got
very
him.
Deadly.
Yeah, I've got him and everything. I've got a level 12 Ansel on him, and then a level 9 ECU shield. He's just too squishy. He kills himself faster than he gets killed. Every time he explodes.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like, is how he blows himself up.
Galado says, I'm back. Supreme Noob. Hello, friends. Hello, Supreme. Welcome.
Catters, do you have a time machine? Yeah, shell is gonna be nasty. I'm still wondering where is the shell? Why hasn't it come out yet?
I don't understand that either. It should have dropped with the rest of the items. But
I'm almost wondering, okay, guys, don't quote me on this, but I'm almost wondering if maybe they decided to scrap that robot.
Yeah.
I mean, every once in a while they do put something on the test server and it doesn't make it to the live server. 98% of the time it does, but like I remember there was some really crazy like blue and green robot that never made it. There's been a couple modules that never made it, so I don't know. But they did put Shell in like some of the artwork on the background screen, the loading screen art and stuff, so I would imagine he's still coming out, but it's just weird we don't have him.
AD just said in chat that Shell is coming.
Okay, cool. I just haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah, me neither. And then Alexis said, "What do you and Danny, or what do you and War think of is the best build for a leech?" Me personally, on my leech, I run 4 Scourges, but they're Mark II level 12s. That's what I run on mine. But you can run 4 Pulsars.
Pulsars, sweet.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on what you have.
There's only one problem.
What's that?
Scourge and Scorpion don't mix very well. Yeah. Besides that, 4 Scourges is a beastly build on that guy. A beast.
I know. Yeah. Well, yep. On that build there, a Scorpion will be your worst enemy because as soon as he face shifts behind you and you turn around and look at him, it takes you 4 seconds to lock on with them Scourges to even start doing damage. And I know, like, my Scorpion can take out a leech with that setup in 3.2 seconds.
Yeah. Unless you go into leech mode, and then you're hard to take out. But if your ability is not ready and a Scorpion comes behind you with the Scourges, you're kind of done for, unfortunately. Do we think that the new robot, the Typhon or the Typhoon or the Typhon, is going to become part of the meta? I would say yes. It's probably going to become part of the meta, but it's kind of hard to say right now. Like I don't think it's going to be part of the meta. I don't think it's anything special right now from what I've seen on the test server, but like I was saying earlier, once it comes out and people actually get it leveled up and start running, maxed out fortifiers on that thing's shield, it might be a force to reckon with, guys.
They have so much firepower.
Yeah, it's got lots of firepower. It's got a beefy shield. Now, if you can take its shield down there and get inside of its shield, now scorpions are gonna just take that thing out quick.
Yeah.
So it does have some weaknesses, okay? It's definitely a glass cannon. It depends on that shield. If you get rid of its shield, it's a dead man.
Yep.
But it's just like the what was that other robot with the shield you were just saying you have but you don't like?
Oh, the one that's got the one weapon on it.
Cerberus.
Yeah, the Cerberus.
Now I'll tell you what, in order to make Cerberus good, you have to add a lot of pilot skills. You got to have maxed out fortifiers. I actually made a video about that, but in order to make Cerberus good, it's very expensive. I mean, you almost have to have a maxed out pilot on that thing to boost his shield enough to make the shield good. But he's actually awesome if you can max him out like that and max a pilot out. But if you can't afford to do that, he's pretty terrible.
Catters is asking a question and there said, that shield is smaller than most. It'll be harder to get inside.
Yeah, some people are actually saying they're planning on tightening up the shield and making it really, really small. So it could be very hard to get inside of that shield.
Butter Toast said, isn't Trident 600 meters? Correct.
Isn't that gum?
Yeah.
See, there's my bad joke for the day.
See, Tridents got nerfed so bad. I had a set of MK2 Tridents, and I don't even use them no more.
I just started leveling a Trident up right when they nerfed it. So I think I got mine to like level 7 or 8. And then it got nerfed and everybody hated them after that. So I think I sold mine. I don't know if I still have it or not. BBK, what's going on, bud?
Welcome,
Hi, I'm
buddy.
Ben. Hello.
BBK asked a question.
Yeah, I'm trying to read it right now. Arthur with the accelerator BBK is still pretty slow. Like the accelerator makes a pretty nice difference, but even if you max it out, I thought it was going to do more than it actually did. Cannibal reactors are great for taking down other titans, but I like the antimatter reactor myself. I'd rather do more damage to everything and not just the titans, but if you can put a couple cannibal reactors on something, I mean, you'll melt a titan in seconds. I mean, it's unbelievable how fast a titan can melt another titan with those modules, but then it takes a lot longer to kill the regular robots too. So I would either go with the antimatter or the cannibal, depending on if you want to be the anti-titan or the anti-everything robot.
Right. I run 2 cannibals on mine, so.
What do I think of the Ravena nerf? Or the Ravena. I say everything wrong, I know. But unfortunately, he used to be amazing, and now he's just kind of okay. Like, if you can get enough speed boosters and stuff on the Ravana, I think that's how you actually say it. Mm-hmm. But if you can get enough speed boosters on that thing, it's great. I kind of feel like you do need the legendary pilot and a phase shift, but it's kind of unfortunate what they did to him. I didn't really think it was going to be that bad once I heard what they were doing, but now I'm just kind of like, man, he's not what he used to be.
They're not good anymore for beacons, because they don't cap beacons while they're in their ability.
Yeah.
So you can't camp in a beacon and cap a couple of them and cap a beacon anymore. So.
He's still a big old pain in the butt and very hard to deal with. Yeah. And he can be very deadly as long as you get enough speed for him, but he's just not what he used to be. I still enjoy playing mine, but I've actually taken mine out of my hangar.
That's what I was thinking about replacing with Nightingale.
Remember when the one robot that was being hyped in the secret videos was still so popular? Especially by Predator. I'm not really sure what you're talking about there, Buttered Toast.
Me neither.
Hi, I'm Ben. What should you get next? So you've got a T-Falcon, an Ivory Ravena, a Blitz with the pilot, and a Cryptic Fenrir. What you should get next? I would say either Scorpion or a Hades.
I agree.
Or possibly even a Fenrir.
Yeah,
wait, you got Fenrir. You've already got Fenrir. Never mind. Scorpion or Hades?
What do you have that's would be a Champion League bot? That's what you put your resources into. So I would say, like he just now said, the both those bots are ideal.
Hawk, yeah, Hawk's something to think about as well. I don't think Hawk's very fun to play though. Like, I kind of don't like having the Hawk on my hangar, but I almost feel like it's almost necessary because everybody else has them.
Yeah.
Great robot is just not fun to pilot for me. Now, some people think it's a blast, so everybody's got different playing styles. Don't think I'm saying it's a bad robot, I just don't enjoy driving it.
Yep. It's like driving a 2x4 in the air.
Yeah, kind of. It has a real stiff feel to it. So guys, we're probably going to stream for about another 15 minutes here. Are you good with another 15 minutes?
Yeah, I'm great with that. Yes, sir.
All right, cool,
Maki
cool.
just now said hello. Welcome, welcome.
Sonic Hawk, yep. That is definitely super cool, Meeks. Sonic Hawks is something I'm thinking about doing. I actually just won a Devastator. I've actually won 2 Devastators now.
Yeah, the last one that he won, he was on comms with me in Discord at the time that he hit it, and I thought it was a really good lick, you know, to get a Devastator out of the chest.
So once I get those leveled up, once I get both of those leveled, I think I'm going to be running a Devastator Quarker Hawk. That's what I'm planning on using. I think that'll be pretty awesome. But Devastators are brutal. That's the most brutal weapon in the game right now. Like, I can't believe how hard those things hit. I really can't.
Mine on my Fender's a level 9, and you wouldn't believe the hit damage at level 9 that it puts out. It's unreal.
Fahad S. Yeah, hover can fly continuously. I don't know if that's a glitch because he never used to be able to do that. But if you do it just right, you can keep him in the air as long as you want. But it's kind of hard to do. You got to get the hang of it. But yeah, right now he can. I'm not sure if it's going to stay that way. I'm guessing it's a glitch, and eventually they're probably going to put it back to normal. So I wouldn't expect him to always be able to fly forever, but right now he can.
Welcome, Kevin Jackson.
Kevin, hey, what's going on, buddy? You're seeing comments that I'm not seeing. That's weird. Interesting. I don't see Kevin Jackson anywhere. Oh, there he is. He just showed up now. What's up, Kevin? Somehow you're seeing it before I am. That's weird.
Yeah, you're on the backside on the delay instead of me.
I guess so.
What's up, guys? Somebody just said sup in the chat. Kevin did. What's up, buddy? BBK. I got Ravana Storm with Legendary Pilot, a Scourge, Leech, Fender Atomizer, Legendary Pilot, Nightingale with Legendary, Fast Ability, Scorpion Craro. What should I build for Stream More, Danny? What should I build for, and then question mark, Stream More, Danny? I don't know. What you just now said sounds great. I didn't see a Hades in there. Hades is a good bot. Like he was saying, if you can get your hands on the Hades pilot.
Yeah, Hades is definitely awesome. I think he's very underrated. Another one that's really cool though is Loki. Like that bot's that's not for everybody though.
Yeah,
that's one of those bots where
about a Loki. Well, I run my Fenrir so much, right? Not a whole lot of bots kill me easily, but a Loki will, because he'll run up on me and I got Scourge Calamity. I can't lock onto him because I'm not running that mod, right? So I can't lock onto him. So he goes in and out of his ability, and by the time he goes in and out and does any damage to me, I can't even get lock on. That's the one bot that can kill my Fenrir like nothing.
Good night, Meeks. Have a great night.
Good night, Meeks. Sorry about cutting you off, Danny. I'm sorry about that. Yeah,
oh, that's good.
It's worth its weight in gold. That little bot, a lot of people think that it's junk. No. No.
Yeah, it has its good matches and it has its bad matches, but
yeah,
I'll tell you what, if you have a good match with that thing, I mean, you'll capture like 15 beacons. It can get pretty crazy if you use them right.
Yep.
But some people just don't like them. Some people love them. I mean, it's kind of like every bot in the game, though. Like, you can give me the best robot in the game, and I may or may not like driving it, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Every person has a different preference and different playing styles and stuff like that, so I think Loki's great. You put a jump module on that little guy and some speed boosters, he's just so much fun. He does die super easy, so you got to be really careful when you come out of your stealth. That's for sure.
Katri, we don't really judge other YouTubers in here kind of like that. We try to support all other YouTubers and really not do that.
I'm still not seeing what you're seeing there. That's weird, man. Huh. I wonder if I should Oh,
He
I'm in
asked
top. I
Manny
see.
versus Adrian Chong, and I was just letting him know that in here we're not really here to judge other YouTubers like that.
Yeah.
We try to give all the YouTubers respect, and we don't
All I
smack
can
talk
say
them.
is that would be a good battle.
It would be a good battle.
Hades with Redeemer and 2 Magnums. Very hard to play because, again, there's so many little fast robots that can get inside your bubble. I really prefer to play Hades with a little bit of distance, but I will say this, the Redeemer and Magnum, Redeemer and Magnum's a kind of a cool setup. Like, I've played it many times on the Hades, and either one of two things happens. Either I have an excellent run, or a Phantom or a Loki or a Blitz takes me out almost instantly.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's
those
very
Magnums,
hit and
they're
miss.
relentless. They're relentless, though. They just keep pop, nonstop.
Yeah.
Hades with Nucleon and Corker. Yeah, just the no reload Hades that way.
I
think
kind of
you could
prefer
probably
the
build it-
Shredders.
That's what I was going to say. You could probably go more of the Shredders, Pulsar Shredder. Probably better.
The one thing cool, if you get Shredders on the Hades, there's so many heavy weapons that work well with that. Pretty much any heavy weapon with a 500 meter or 600 meter range, throw it on top of there and it works great. I mean, I don't care if you're running a Avenger or a Dragoon or a Nucleon, a Calamity, whatever it is, they all work so good with Shredders.
Yeah.
Especially if you can get a drone chip with lockdown.
Oh, yeah. Because then you get double lockdown chance that way. Because the Shredders are going to lock you down 9 times out of 10, and then your chips.
Hi, I'm Ben. I would say the best Pantheon bot right now is definitely the Hades.
I would say, yeah.
I think he's way better than the rest of them. At one time, Ares was the king, but now I think Hades is definitely up top.
Yeah.
Hades is definitely up top here.
Aldimic, well, welcome, buddy. Dimac. I don't know if I pronounced it correct.
I call him El Dimmick. I probably say it wrong. El Dimmick.
To me, it's like Al Dimac, but
It might be.
Brian, welcome, buddy. I like the Hades with Nucleon, Shredder, and Corker, 1 each.
So that's an interesting setup. That would be kind of cool. Does one Shredder lock down enough for you? I've never tried just one.
Yeah, I don't think you wouldn't get the percentage like you would if you're running, multiple. I don't know. I doubt it.
Sufyan, I'm not sure if you realize or not, but the more you level Hades up, the more damage his cannon does. So I feel like mine hits really hard. If you get him up to level 10 or level 11, it hits hard. Now, if you can max him out, holy moly, that cannon hits like a baseball bat. I'm correct. El Dimmick. Cool. I got it right. Amazing.
BBK asked a question. I think that's probably a pretty good question to answer or to ask. I don't have squad mates. How do you feel when you are with your whole squad and you face randoms? And then how do you feel seeing any and red randoms sometimes? I don't want to even drop robots. It's brutal. I guess like when you're opposite teams on the other side. That's actually happened to me. And you really can't get too upset. They try to keep it within the same leagues, but if they're in the same league as you and they're not squadding with you, and you want to squad with them, here's the thing about that matchmaking. If you squad more than 2 people in your squad, you're probably going to get thrown against max league players. So, and that's unfortunate. If you're up in Champion League or Masters League, that's just how it is. If you go in more than 2 deep, then the matchmaking kicks in after 2 or 3 games, 4 games, and you're just gonna go throw it against max league players. So that's why we try to keep it in my clan. We'll run duels. We'll go in and run 2-2-2s all day long. Whoever's lit up, we'll go in. My clan's nothing but Champion League, but like I'll go in. I'll invite one of the guys that's lit up green, and I'll go in and we'll either run 2s or 6. Nothing in between.
Yeah, I don't really squad with people. I'm kind of weird, but I like to play solo all the time, so...
Right.
I will tell you, though, I get matched up against full squads often, and they stomp us. You got a whole bunch of guys on comms that know each other's every move because they've been playing with each other so long. And it's a bunch of unorganized random people on the other team. And that's never fun. That's never fun. But I do remember once or twice I got put on a squad. I was like, they were short a guy. So it was like 5 guys on a squad, and I ended up on their team, and we just stomped the enemies. I mean, I kind of felt bad. I felt bad for the enemies because I know how it feels to have that happen to you. Yeah. And I really wish they would figure out a way so we didn't get matched up with full squads when we're playing solo.
Yep. Or when you're only just running, like 3 guys in a squad. I mean, there's no sense in it, to throw you in against full max contingency.
Now, El Dimick, if you have a full squad with all 6 people and all 6 of you are good players, and you can get on the like the voice chat together, that's definitely better. That's the best way to go.
Yes.
I mean, you'll probably earn more silver. You guys will get more damage. You guys will do really well, but not everybody has the squads to play with like that, so...
Me, sometimes I don't even squad with my own guys in the clan, because if certain ones ain't lit up green that I squad with all the time, my guys, the ones that's on comms, I know, if they're not on, I may go in, I may squad with some of the guys from God's clan or Hood or whoever's my friends on Facebook and they're lit up green but I try to keep it 2 people, just myself and another one if I can, unless I'm dropping in full contingency, full 6 players. So.
Landon, the new Typhon looks like it's OP, and I really just think adding all of these OP bots and then nerfing them to the ground is kind of ruining the game. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer when that happens. I mean, I kind of hate to see how that works, but unfortunately that's just part of the game. It's been like that as long as I can remember. I kind of wish when they brought new robots out, they weren't quite so overpowered as well. I mean, I really do. But it's not even just the fact that they bring an overpowered bot out and they nerf it, but I mean, it would be nice if they could just make everything at like a nice balanced level to begin with and then just never have to mess with it. But unfortunately, we do have to deal with nerfs. Sometimes things get buffed though, that you might have something in your hangar that's real old and all of a sudden, bam, you get a nice buff. So sometimes there are some nice surprises to go with those nerfs. Alright guys, so I think it's about time for us to head off of here. I think it's been 15 minutes, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been about that. Yeah.
So I said
it's been fun.
Yeah, this has really been a blast, guys. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you all so much for coming out here, guys.
Yeah, thank you everybody so much, especially the moderators that did a great job in there in chat as well.
Yeah, you mods are awesome. You moderators did a awesome job. Thank you so much. And I mean, it's just great that you guys come out to the channel and hang out with us. Thank you for War Machine BOD for being my guest this week. All right, POG was busy. He might be back next week. Not really sure, but this has been a lot of fun. You guys are all awesome, man. You really are. before you guys go, please remember to hit that like button. All right, please hit that like button. The more likes I get, the more YouTube likes me.
Yep.
So that's a big help to my channel. And not just the streams, on every video I make, jam that like button. Or if you hate it, hit the dislike. At least hit something.
Yeah, hit something, exactly. American Monster, you're still very welcome, buddy. Anytime we get a chance to get on here and do this, we're going to do it for you guys. Brian, you're welcome as well, guys. Thanks for stopping by.
All right, guys. I guess we're going to go ahead and cut it off. To anybody who just showed up, I'm sorry. Most of you got a warning that we were going to only be streaming for the next 15 minutes. I'm sure a few more people still popped in, but tomorrow morning around noon Eastern time, all right, 12 p.m. Eastern time, I'll be doing a gameplay stream, and then I'll also be back Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern time as well. All right, so every Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturdays I'm streaming. The rest of the week I try and put out a daily video. So, all right, one last time, thank you guys so much. You're all awesome. Thank you, mods. You all make this a really, really awesome channel. The moderators, the subscribers, everybody. You guys make this channel fun. Thank you so much. I know I'm going on about it, but I really appreciate you guys. All right, catch y'all later. Thanks again.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. See you guys.